SAO Chair Aleksi Härkönen at the Arctic Council meeting in Oulu, Finland this week. Linnea Nordström, Arctic Council Secretariat. We have not noticed any change in the intensity, regarding climate change issues, by any delegation, said Aleksi Härkönen, chair of the Arctic Council's senior Arctic officials, at a news conference in Oulu, Finland. The emphasis on climate issues remains as it was. We have not experienced any cutbacks by the US on these issues. Climate change is a scientific fact which will affect the Arctic region just like all regions globally. The Arctic Council is an international forum made up of the world's 8 circumpolar nations and the 6 organizations representing the Arctic's indigenous peoples. There's also a limited number of observer states and organizations admitted by the forum to contribute to the Council's work. The forum's mandate is to discuss environmental protection and sustainable development. The Oulu meeting was the first full gathering of the International Forum's senior Arctic officials since Finland took over the 2-year rotating chairmanship from the United States this May. Arctic Council Quick Facts Year formed 1996. Arctic Council members Canada, Denmark, Greenland, Finland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Russia. United States permanent participants: Aleut International Association, Arctic Athabascan Council, Gwich'in Council International, Inuit Circumpolar Council, Russian Association of Indigenous Peoples of the North, Sami Council. Current chair Finland 20,172,019. What's ahead for COP23? Shortly after the chairmanship handover, U.S. President Donald Trump announced his plan to withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement, a decision denounced by Arctic countries around the world. However, Härkönen sought to smooth over any question of rifts amongst the forum's members, stressing that the Arctic Council would be present at COP23, the United Nations Climate Change Conference, in Bonn next month, a decision made with no dissenting voices. Role of observers in forum's work. Observer delegates at meeting in Oulu, Finland. Observer countries and organizations are making important contributions to the forum's work, says SAO Chair Aleksi Härkönen. Linnea Nordström, Arctic Council Secretariat. Härkönen also stressed the increasing role the Arctic Council's observers were playing in the forum's work. Observer special sessions, particularly when it comes to pollution prevention, are already producing important work, he said. Pollution knows no boundaries, he said. It was useful to hear the contributions that the observers were able to offer. Most observers, it turned out, had quite a bit to say about pollution prevention, about their own activities. They discussed also some plans they have for the future in this area. The Arctic Council's observers includes 13 non-Arctic states, 13 intergovernmental and interparliamentary organizations, and 13 non-governmental organizations. The next senior Arctic officials will take place in Kittilä, Finland this March. Write to Ilis Quinn at ilis.quinn@cbc.ca. Related stories from around the North Canada. Arctic Council continues to defy pessimism. Blog by Heather X. Nairpiro. Finland Arctic Council set to meet in Oulu. YLE News. Iceland. Norwegians and Icelanders let Alaskans in on the secrets to economic prosperity. Alaska Dispatch News. Norway Barents bishops ask Arctic Council to promote fossil-free future. The Independent. Barents Observer. Russia. Arctic Council Ministerial View from Russia. Eye on the Arctic. United States Arctic Council presents United Front as Finland takes over from U.S. Eye on the Arctic.